What's going on, family? It's your boy Miami Patron back in the cut here with another video. I got my jacket on because it is freezing in my house right now, guys. Coming to you from beautiful San Diego, California. I actually bought my flight back to Medellin, Colombia. I'll be back in Colombia on March 11th, so I think about a month from now. But anyways, guys, let's hop straight into the video. If you don't know who I am, my name is DeAndre, and I'm going to be speaking today about the law of attraction. Yes, the law of attraction, a little bit different from what I've been speaking about, but if you don't know, I've been working with Bob Proctor, and he's been teaching me about the law of attraction, law of vibration, subconscious mind, the laws of the universe, and I cannot wait to get out and share it. So I've been sharing this with my friends almost every single day on my Instagram because, guys, this just is real. I'm really passionate about this stuff. So what I'm going to be sharing with you guys is something really cool that comes straight from Bob Proctor. I am not the orchestrator. I am not the owner of this. I'm just reflecting some information that Bob Proctor has taught me that I then want to share with you because you probably will never see it, but now you do. All right, so what I'm gonna be talking about is the law of attraction, but more importantly, the law of vibration. So you've probably seen The Secret, the movie. If not, you gotta watch it. It is on Netflix. But what The Secret is and what it talks about is the law of attraction. So what the law of attraction is that it was whatever thought you put out into the universe, whether you try to attract it, whether you feel it into existence, it will come into your life. And I knew about the law of attraction before working with Bob Proctor and learning about this stuff. And he was actually one of the speakers on The Secret, and he was probably one of the most profound people on there, which is why he got even more famous than where he was at that point. But with Bob Proctor, what he teaches is something below something above the law of attraction. So the law of attractions, as stated by Bob Proctor, is actually a secondary rule. The primary rule is actually called the law of vibration. Now, I didn't know what the law of vibration was, but when he shared it with me, it completely changed my life and completely changed my perspective on how I feel, how I act, and how things begin attracting to my life. So what I'm going to be doing with you guys is I got something special. I'm going to be sharing exactly what the law of vibration is and how is in accordance with the law of attraction, how these two things work in accordance so you can attract what it is you want to your life. Whether you want health, whether you want to lose weight, whether you want to gain weight, relationship, money, business, clients, a YouTube channel, right? I'm doing this right now as I speak to you guys. Whatever it is you want to attract into your life, you have to first understand the law of vibration. And so I'm going to be sharing with you guys. So let's hop into the computer. I'm going to show you guys what it is, and you're going to get so much value, you're going to wish you got some more. All right, so let's hop into the computer. Alrighty, guys, so we now inside the laptop, and I got a couple things I want to share with you. So before we actually works, we got to understand how the mind works, right? Because there's different parts. We simultaneously live on three planes of existence. We have our spiritual world, right? We are spiritual beings having a human experience. The second part is our mind, which is our intellectual. We have an intellectual brain, our intellectual part. And the third is our physical body. Now, most people, 96% of people actually live here on the physical body, not even knowing, that there's so much more to this life. And if you're watching this video, you probably have a slight awareness, or if not, a full awareness of what I'm actually talking about right now. So here is what Bob Proctor talks about. It's called the stick figure. So you can see right here at the top, we have the mind, right? And at the bottom, we have the body. So the body is literally just a physical instrument of our mind. Our mind is the ultimate power. It's literally all of creation, right? God created our mind, which allows us to create here on earth. So our mind is broken down into two parts right here. Now, it's really important that you understand this before we hop into the law of attraction, because if you don't understand this, when I talk about making decisions and stuff like this, it's not going to make sense. So really briefly, we have our conscious mind and we have our subconscious mind. You probably heard of this if you do any kind of personal development. But let me go over this really quick. The conscious mind. Our conscious mind is our intellectual mind. It's our thinking mind. That's the mind that when we go to school, they cram it full of books, audios, all this kind of stuff. So if you're an entrepreneur, you're reading books, you're going to seminars, all this different stuff, you're feeling like this video itself, you are filling your conscious mind. And then we have our subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind is our emotional mind. It is a part of the body that controls our habits, also known as our paradigms. Our paradigm is a multitude of habits that's fixed within our subconscious mind. It holds our self-image. It holds our self-belief. It holds our self-esteem. All these different emotions are held within the subconscious mind. Now, the subconscious mind is actually, since it creates our habits, 96% of our behavior as humans are habitual. So that being said, most of the things that you do in your life, that I do in my life, come from our subconscious mind. And the thing about our paradigm, the thing about our subconscious mind is most of the time it's programmed by other people, by our environment, by our parents growing up, by our friends, by society. And now if you don't actively use your conscious mind to change your subconscious mind, to change the thoughts that are that are within your paradigm, that are within your habits, you will begin going down a path that you don't want, getting the results that you don't want. So now and then you can see at the body is literally a physical transmutation of your subconscious mind. Now I'm going to get into this part a little bit deeper on a different video, because in this video we're talking specifically about the law of attraction and the law of vibration, but you have to understand that there are two levels to the mind before we get into it. And let's talk about the law of, so hopefully this, my little face right here don't get in the way. All right, so let these lines represent the levels of vibration. So everything is constantly moving. There's no such thing as still. This phone, the phone or the laptop that you're watching this video on is moving at a microscopic level. It's called metaphysics. Everything, water, they're all just different levels of vibration. The only reason we call these AirPods, right? The only reason we call these AirPods and plastic is because of the vibration it is. But it's made of the same material as this paper, right? It's literally the same vibration. So knowing that, let each of these lines represent a level of vibration, also known as a frequency. So when you're on a level of vibration, you are on a frequency. Everything is connected, right? Me and you watching this video, we are connecting. I'm sharing my heart with you wherever you're at in the world. We are connected no matter what it is. We're connected to our external environment. So we think on frequencies. All right. So in this example, let's just talk about finances, right? We're going to talk about finances. This could be applied to your weight. It can apply to relationships, your health. You're trying to get a new job promotion. You're trying to grow your company, whatever it is. But in this example here, let's talk about finances and money because it's easy to measure, right? So let's just say, let's just use my example, right? Let's just say DeAndre, right? DeAndre, that's my name. DeAndre, let's just say I'm currently earning $10,000 a month. And my goal is to get to $100,000 a month. I want to attract these things into my life. I want to attract $100,000 a month into my life. So right here, you can see this is DeAndre right here at the bottom. My thoughts are on this frequency of earning $10,000 a month. And these are my thoughts of how I carry myself, how I dress, what time I wake up in the morning, what events I go to, what events I don't go to, what kind of videos I make, right? These are my thoughts, right? And my thoughts can only attract the things that are on that frequency. So those are my results. So if I look at my results, or you, whoever, right, this in this example, if we look at our results and we're like, yo, I don't like this. Yo, I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like this, right? If you look at this stuff and you don't like the results, a lot of the times as humans, we try to change the results, or we try to change our actions, right? Like, yo, I'm gonna try to get up early in the morning. I'm gonna go lose weight. But by using our conscious mind to try to change the results, we're focusing on the wrong things. We must focus on our thoughts and the things we're attracting in our life through our frequency, all right? So if you don't like your results, we want to change that in this example. So let's just say I'm earning $10,000 a month, or Joe is earning $10,000 a month, and they want to get to $100,000 a month. They're going to make a decision, right? That they want to go for this goal. But remember, there's two parts of the brain. There's the emotional mind and the intellectual mind. And I'm going to talk about this in another video. Make sure to subscribe below so you learn about the different parts of the brain and the mind and how they connect to each other. But what a person typically does is they're going to make a decision. I'm going to go and I'm going to grow my business. I'm going to grow my income to $100,000 a month, okay, or whatever it is. They're going to make a conscious decision. But the problem is, remember, 96% of our actions are habitual. So what happens is when they make a conscious decision to go for that goal, which is on a higher frequency, because remember, if you have a goal, if you have a dream, it is most likely at a higher frequency. It's a higher version of yourself, because right now inside of you, you have perfection within you right now, but it's cluttered between environment and paradigms and self-beliefs and insecurities and low self-esteem. All these things are clogging your better self. Right? So when you have a dream, you have a goal that you're reaching for, that's literally a physical manifestation of your perfection wanting to express itself. And it's always going to be at a higher frequency, a higher version of yourself. So what we typically do is we want to make a decision to go for that. So let's say I want to go for $100,000 a month, but because I'm using my conscious mind and I haven't planted that idea into my paradigm, right, into my habits, I haven't made it part of myself, and I haven't met at that frequency, that decision is typically retracted. You probably have gone through this before, where where you set a goal, like you want to wake up early, or you want to lose weight, or you want to go, make 100 sales calls this month, or whatever it is. You make a conscious decision. You do it for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then you retract back to your old habits, right? When New Year's was just last month, people go out there and they set a goal. And then 2 weeks later, they're eating at the Cheesecake Factory, right? It's because they didn't plant that goal in their subconscious mind. So what happens is that decision reflects back, and what happens is, boom, it fades away, your goals, your dreams, and people fall into the 9-to-5 job, not knowing why they get up in the morning, not knowing, and it's just sad. Right? I don't know who said it, but a lot of people are dead by the age of 25. They just fall into society and just live a mediocre life. I don't know about you guys, but I'm afraid of a mediocre life. I'm here on this earth to do something special, and so are you, which is why you're watching this video still. So your mind and your thoughts are down here at this frequency. Well, so this is DeAndre thinking at $10,000 a month. This is my thoughts and frequency, but yet I want to get to a higher frequency. So now the most logical question that most people ask is, how do I raise my frequency? How do I actually attract what it is that I want, right? Because right here, these thoughts are, by the law of attraction, by my frequency, are attracting things into my life, situation that are right there. But I want to get here. So your mind and your thoughts must be focused on the same frequency, the same vibration as your wants. So let's get here. You make a committed decision. Now, there's a difference between making a decision and making a committed decision. Making a committed decision is an emotional decision that was planted, that you consciously planted in your subconscious mind, which then gets you emotionally involved in your goal. Emotionally involved. And that was the biggest problem that I was going through when I would read my goal over and over and over. Nothing was really happening because I wasn't emotionally committed to my goal. So what happens is we think and act like the person you want to become. Think and act like the person that you want to become. How does the law of attraction work? Is you begin attracting things that are on the same vibration as the thoughts that you are putting out. So let's just say that DeAndre, right? I'm gonna call him Patron in this case. That's my alter ego, right? Patron is like Tony Montana, right? He's the guy that earns $100,000 a month. This is the DeAndre that eats well, that wakes up early, reads every day, works on himself, puts out YouTube videos every single day, develops himself, pours into people, and really is becoming like, here's this version of myself, right? My higher self that I'm holding. And so what I do now is I get emotionally involved in the idea. I get emotionally involved with the picture that's in my idea. So you have to write down, what is it that you want? What does it feel like? What does it look like when you reach your goal? And you get emotionally involved in it. You hold that image in your subconscious mind and you repeat it over and over and over again. And what you're gonna start doing is you're gonna begin feeling and manifesting, you're gonna start manifesting those feelings into your life. And when you begin manifesting those feelings into your life, you begin thinking like that person. You can begin thinking like the person you want to become. I'm going to start thinking like Patron, right? The version of DeAndre that earns $100,000 a month. And I start acting as if. So for example, if a girl invites me out tomorrow night on a Friday night to go out, DeAndre at $10,000 a month might do that. But you see, Patron, who's running a $100,000 a month business, changing people's lives, wouldn't do that. So now in my active state, in my current situation, in my current state, I'm now acting and making decisions and feeling, walking and talking like that higher version of myself. But by now, because of that law of vibration, you'll begin attracting the things that you want into your life because you're thinking thoughts on that frequency. So that is actually how the law of attraction works, is because you're thinking thoughts on a particular frequency that are then attracting things that are also on that same frequency. The results that are on your thought pattern will begin attracting into your life. So what is it that you need to do? You must begin to create an image. Number one, create an image of the goal that you want to create. Get it detailed. Get it on a piece of paper. Get it on a piece of paper. Get it so clear down to the, like, if you're thinking about a car, to the color of your quilt, the quilt of the leather, right? The perforation, the color of the stitching. Get it down to the detail. Get a clear image. And number two, plant that image with emotion into your subconscious mind by using repetition. Like, how did you learn English? How did you learn your name? You learned it through repetition over and over and over again. And it's the same with a thought. that you're planting into your paradigm, into your subconscious mind. You think it over and over and over again, and sooner than later, things will start coming to your life. Through the law of attraction, you will begin attracting things into your life. Guys, hope you got a lot of value from this video. Guys, I've been working with Bob Proctor, and this is just one of the things that I've been learning from him. Hopefully you guys understand what it is that I'm trying to communicate with you. That's my grandma right there in the video. But hopefully you guys communicate what it is that I'm trying to share with you guys. If you guys want to go ahead and learn more about what I'm doing with myself and Bob Proctor and the learning, I have a link in the description below where you can book a call with me, and I can share even more material about what I'm learning with Bob Proctor and his program and different stuff like that. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you subscribe below because I'm going to be putting out more content like this. Miami Patron out.